do not get involved. Do not get involved in employment tax. It is not worth it. The reason why I say not worth it because it's very complicated, too complicated. Too many regulations change every day. So if you miscalculate, you get a penalty from IRS. It's not worth it. And you can pay the very, very minimum fee to the bank, to any payroll service. Have them. By the end of the period, you just make a phone call, type in the email to them, say, I paid this person so and so by how much? And provide a W-9 form or something, right? Provide the information to them, and they will do the payroll service for you. So your employee will receive the payment, and they will calculate how much Social Security, right? Medicare expense, whatsoever, and to their eyes. They will do that for you. So, well, it is my personal experience is not worth it to handle the employment tax by itself. Yes, go ahead.
Can you some percentage to withdraw in advance? Because we not the final tax. Because finally the individual should go to have a tax return.
Right.
And then at that time he will calculate it, how much tax you should pay, right? And then how much already withdraw. Right? Then that person can deduct the withdrawal. And then the rest of them, they need to pay the tax. Can do that?
Okay.
Without getting the penalty from the IRS.
Yes. We are talking about W-2. Okay. Assuming we are talking about W-2 income. Okay. Supposedly, I'm not quite sure it's really true happened to you. Supposedly, each of beginning of the year, you should renew your W-9. You should update your W-9. W-9, you just report to your employer how many dependents you have in your family, right? Then the company will calculate how many people to withdraw, how much to withdraw from your gross income. So they have their formula, and as an employer, they cannot go around too much. They have to comply with the regulation. Generally speaking, if you only keep one job, not multiple jobs, you keep only one job, your annual withholding must larger than your tax liability. So usually it's pretty bad. You cannot go around. You cannot even negotiate with your employer. Say, can you just deduct less and I can use more? No. So this is very, very strict regulation. Otherwise, your employer will get a penalty. So usually, I don't see any way to go around unless you have a second job, a third job. You've been withheld in your first job, main job already, and then your second job, your third job, they can give you less. Otherwise, again, usually the normal withholding amount usually bigger than your tax liability. So that is the reason why if you are the salary receiver, usually you get a refund. Usually you get a refund from after you file tax. Okay, so I will skip what's a FICA, FIUTA, this kind of thing. Page 104. And I want to invite one person.
Ultimate compensation?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay,
I have not give you the assignment yet. Reserve for you. I will reserve for you. Okay. This is very interesting. Very interesting. Don't fight. Everybody will have it. But anyway, I will reserve to reserve you. These are my page 104. Very, very interesting. Okay. How do you differentiate employee from independent contractor? That's a big issue, large issue. That really means if you can legally qualify this person as independent contractor, you don't deduct his or her employment tax. And also you don't worry about being audited by IRS. So there is a rule. Okay, let me go back. The benefit is, as an employer, you don't want to be hassled with employment tax. That's 15-something%. It's huge, okay? So if this person work for you and you can legally qualify this person as an independent contractor, you can forget employment tax. You just pay this person certain amount. And next year, by the end of December 31st, next year, you just issue 1099 to this person and let him or her to report on his or her Schedule C. So you leave away the hassle of employment tax. However, IRS is not that stupid, right? They have regulation. We don't have freedom. We do not have freedom to define who is independent contractor. You must meet the requirement here. Eventually, this is the case here. Okay, I don't want to mention the detail. Microsoft, also along with a lot of big companies, they think about this. They say, we want to reduce the payroll tax burden. So we still hire engineers coming in, but they are not employees, they are contractors. A lot of contractors on the market right now, right? You heard about that? Oh, I'm a contractor right now. But IRS coming and say, no. Even you say the job title is contractor, but for tax issue, you still have to report it as employee. And then Microsoft, no, they work home. They don't have to come to my company, and they have very flexible schedule. And then I say, well, if you define what kind of job they're gonna do, if you define the daytime, the deadline, the due time, you define this, and you even provide them the tool. If they can access to your mainframe, to access the data, even though they work so flexible, no, for tax purposes, even they never show up to your office, they still, for tax issue, they are still employee. So you need to handle payroll tax. So I reserve this to Mr. Fu. Okay, so this topic is employee versus independent contractor. Again, the issue is too big. Okay, you need to narrow down to like 12 minutes presentation. Good topic. Eventually, I remember when I was in law school for my taxation. My topic I choose installment sales. So each topic is very, very interesting, and hopefully you get benefit from your research. So Mr. Fu, you have employee was independent contractor. Okay, don't fight, as I say, okay? Everybody have your answer. So wait for me read the topic, okay? Alright, so okay. Oh, there's one issue. My page 127. We talked about this issue last time. Say you are so smart and you took my class. You know the reason why we go to MBA program is changing my vision. I want to become very creative. So yes, you become very creative, and you did, okay? And then everybody, you form your S corporation. Everybody start out your company and form S corporation. And you are the one person, one man, one woman company, okay? Then you know I want to save my payroll tax. So you are the one person company, so you don't pay yourself salary at all. And by the end of the year, you calculate you have a $1 million net profit. And you just say, okay, I made a decision. I would like to distribute $500,000 to me as a dividend. As dividend, and subject to 25% flat rate. And luckily, you don't have any other income, so probably reduce like 10%. Wow, yeah, very smart, and you really learn. However, the IRS come in and say no. Say no. If you are the person or you are the party, you can control the board. Say mean you have more than 51%. Whatever you decide, whatever you say, you control this company. Then whatever you receive will be reconfigured as a salary. So we talk about this issue eventually 2 weeks ago, right? We have the student already mentioned this. You create, you form your own company. You just don't give yourself salary, because each dollar, same amount of dollar, pay from your own S corporation to you if it considered as salary, same thing, subject to payroll tax, whatever the percentage you need to pay. So smart person say, no, I don't want to pay myself salary. Okay? Then you just pay yourself same amount of money, say $500,000, but you define this as a dividend, and you can enjoy the lower flat rate. but IRS come and say no. Again, if you can control a corporation, no anybody can vote, say no, can veto, right? Then you just make out the whole decision for a company, and the money, the compensation from your corporation, maybe, not necessary, but maybe IRS has such power, such authority, come in and say no. Sorry, the money you will receive probably will need to redefine portion of this payment as your salary. And then because you don't have pay, you did not pay for payroll tax, so you have penalty. Okay, so that is one way you can work around, but be careful because IRS may come in. IRS will not come in for no reason. Okay, but IRS can come in to do something else, not for this, and they audit your accounting. Yes.
Professor Tong, so take that the example as a case, one person company. So which one is better? Is pay yourself salary or dividend? Usually people ask you this question.
Well, I would say half and half because it's very eventually they can create another topic for your final presentation. But I don't want to do that. That's big issue. Okay. I would say it's very common for most of you to create your own company in the future. I would say for sure I can foresee already. Even probably you have your corporation right now already. So Eugene's question is, which one is better? You want to pay yourself salary or you don't pay anything, you just pay yourself as a dividend by the end of the year? Which way is the best scenario? I don't have an answer because each individual case is different result. Okay. But guidelines, if you are a small company, say your corporation only make like under, I don't have a major number, okay, I would say under 100,000 sales revenue. Okay, 200,000. So for example, it's a real estate company. Your commission received for the whole year under say $200,000, and then you deduct your expense, your auto expense, your telephone, your rent, your advertising. You only have a couple $1,000 left. I think you distribute as dividend. It should be okay. So sometimes it depends on your activity, your revenue, that kind of thing, and how complex. So I don't have the answer.
So question, when you talk about dividend, you mean 1099?
Yeah, no, I shouldn't say dividend because as corporation there's no dividend. Okay? I should correct myself. If this is S corporation, whatever the net income become your income, so it is not a dividend at all. But as again, S corporation, you don't pay any penny as a salary, okay? Because if you pay salary subject to extra 15% payroll tax, right? You can calculate that. So usually people want to save the payroll tax. So one man S corporation, as I see, small business never pay salary to yourself. I only want to remind you, even though this is a very popular practice, IRS may come in to say, hey, you should pay something to yourself as salary. And the purpose is for them to collect payroll tax, to cover Social Security. So I can only tell you, it is very common, small business, S corporation, one person, S corporation, doesn't pay salary to yourself. However, you have the risk, IRS may come in. I cannot tell you how much percentage.
But if in that case you can pay the salary for, you can still pay some salary to yourself.
Yes,
the minimum, right?
Yeah, so yeah, to answer Eugene's questions, probably you can pay the regular salary, say, if this person hired by you, not work by yourself, okay? If hire someone else to do this job, if it's I don't know, $2,000 per month, I don't know, even $2,000 per month is too high. Okay? Yeah, $1,000 per month as a salary, you just pay yourself $1,000 per month. Then you report whatsoever Social Security and Medicare. That's not a good thing eventually, okay? Because if you pay yourself salary, you can accumulate your SSI points. In order to be qualified, receive SSI after 62 and a half.
And it doesn't raise the red flag, the IRS.
Yes.
Right?
Right, that's a good point. right? Because you follow this practice, IRS come in, IRS usually will not argue, say, oh, $1,000 is too small, too low, because you pay something already. Yeah, that's a good point. So probably we reflect back to Eugene's questions. Probably you pay some minimum, and at least to show, to demonstrate to IRS you did something. You don't want to hide, right? You did something already.
So if my company is not making money, what do you suggest?
Well, if your company, the bottom line is losing money, I think if you don't pay salary, should be fine. Should be fine.
But if I pay salary to myself, I can deduct from next year.
Oh yes, yes. S corporation. So another scenario is your S corporation losing money, but during this period you're still paying your salary. So individually, you know you have a salary income, you pay tax, right? However, S corporation create a loss. This loss is called NOL. Good one, very good one. Okay, net operating loss. Net operating loss, you can keep that forever. And net operating loss can deduct your personal any other income.
So does it have any limits?
No, personal NOL, no limit. So NOL is big thing, it's good thing. So, go back to her questions. You are running your own business. I would say IRS encouraging you to pay yourself salary. So even though your company losing money, but your company pay salary to your personal. So your personal reported income not supposed to be because your corporation losing money, right? But however, you just honestly, you pay yourself salary. So even though business losing money, your personal report income, however, this NOL, you can carry it over. And you can use it next year or in the future. Whenever you have surplus, you can offset. So you do not lose. The thing is, you lose is you pay extra 15% as a Social Security plus Medicare. And that's encouraging because federal government encourage people to pay Social Security and Medicare. Otherwise, they file bankruptcy. Right? So they will encourage you to pay for it.
Excuse me.
Yes, go ahead.
Is it